everyone, my name is Jessica and I'll be showing you guys how I made these dainty bracelets. And I'll have all the items that I used linked down below in the description box. So this very first one is the easiest one, and we're gonna start off with a charm. I got this one from Michaels, and then a spring ring clasp to put our jewelry on. This rosary chain, I got it in peach, and some pliers and some tape if your pliers aren't round nose. So I just wrapped some tape around my pliers so that it wouldn't leave dents in the jewelry, and we're gonna measure out how long we want it to be. We're gonna open one of the rings on the rosary chain and then pop it out, pop in a spring ring clasp, close it up, and then on the other side, we're going to open that ring up as well, and we're gonna put in the charm. So I actually made two of these and they're super, super adorable. This one has an arrow. This other one I made has a Monstera charm, and it is that simple. So I made mine with a few extra beads dangling so that the charm would be extra dangly, but feel free to make it as loose or as dangly as you'd like. Alright, so now for the second bracelet, you're gonna need some beads. I used these blue ones, and some other beads, and I used these gold ones. And you're gonna need some stringing wire, because we're gonna be stringing the beads, a spring ring clasp, a jump ring, and 2 crimp beads, some scissors, a crimping tool, and some pliers. And we're just gonna start out by measuring the length of our wrist and a little bit more and trimming the wire to fit. We're gonna put in 1 crimp bead, and we're gonna put in the clasp. And you're gonna take the wire and have it go through the crimp bead again. And you're gonna pull it up so that it's nice and tight. And then you're gonna take your crimping tool, and using the notch closest to you on the tool, you're just gonna take the bead and crimp it. And then you're gonna use the notch on the tip, and you're gonna turn your bead that is now flat horizontally, and you're going to crimp it again. And you should end up with something that looks like this, and you can now start stringing. So I started with the blue beads and then alternated between the blue and the gold. Also, there's gonna be a little piece of stringing wire that is left, so just make sure you string the first couple of beads through that so that it doesn't show. And it should look something like this. So we're just gonna do the exact same thing we did on the other end. With this end, we're gonna add the crimp bead, form a little loop, and have it go back through the beads, and then we're gonna crimp that off and add a jump ring, and then close that jump ring up. And that's how you're able to secure your bracelet. So it's gonna look like this. I absolutely love the color of the blue beads with the gold. I think it looks really pretty. So this one right here is the very last bracelet, and for this one, you're gonna need some amethyst chips, some gold beads, a thin gold chain, some stringing wire, the same one we used for the last bracelet, a spring ring clasp, 2 jump rings, and 2 crimp beads. Also some pliers, a crimper tool, and some scissors. So I'm starting off by cutting a piece of stringing wire. About 4 inches should be enough for you to work with, and I'm stringing that to the thin gold chain, and I'm gonna use a crimp bead to crimp that shut. And I'm going to use the notch closest to the crimper tool and then the notch on the end to crimp it. Then I'm adding in 2 gold beads and the amethyst chips. I used 4, and then after that I just added 2 more gold beads, and we are going to crimp the other end now. So I have the crimp bead and I'm putting the stringing wire back through the crimp bead and crimping that shut. Now I'm going to cut that stringing wire and string it back through the little gold beads. I'm going to measure how much gold chain I want to cut and cut it off. Then I'm going to add a jump ring to each end of the chain that we just cut to length, and to one side I'm going to attach the spring ring clasp so that we can close our bracelet. Once you do that, you are done and you should have your completed bracelet. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you make any of these. Please tag me on Instagram or send me your photos, and give this video a like if you like this video or if you like these types of DIYs. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you like DIYs, plants, thrifting, anything like that. Let's be friends. Hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, that is everything. Have a great day, guys. Bye!